Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Good evening, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers, and I really love this part of the show because it gives me an opportunity to get to know you better. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. That's P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. The first letter comes from a Joyce Buckingham, and she said, "Recently, William, I was surfing through the channels, and behold, there you were on WUCT Channel 51. I was so happy because I had missed your show. I love the piano playing of Mr. Chu. It's good to know if I miss your show at 5:30 on Wednesdays, then I can always tune it in on Friday nights at midnight. Thank you, William. Sincerely, Joyce Buckingham." Well, thank you, Joyce, for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to the Ginger Jar Antiques. The next letter comes from a Phyllis Brimmer of Oakwood. She says, "Dear William, I just saw your show for the first time last night. It had your interview with Jimmy Walker. It was very interesting, and I never realized he was as insightful as that. Your skillful interviewing really brought out a side of him that I never knew existed. I love your show and plan to watch all the time from now on. I may even videotape future episodes. Keep up the good work. Sincerely, Phyllis Brimmer." Well, thank you very much, Phyllis, for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to Esther Price Fine Chocolates. The last letter comes from Marcia Sterrett of Dayton. She says, "Dear William, I really enjoy your show. It was very educational. I look forward to your show in the future. With so much violence on TV, your show was a refreshing change. I wish you luck in your show. Hope to see you again. Sincerely, Marcia Sterrett." Well, thank you very much, Marcia, for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to Mahaffey's Pies. There's more to come on the William Pace Show. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Brian Brown. He's the president of the Gay and Lesbian Community Center in Cincinnati, and also Bruce Preston, who is the co-chair of the Pride Committee at the Gay and Lesbian Center in Cincinnati. Thank you both for coming on today.
Thanks.
I want to talk to you, Brian, because you're relatively new, like 4 months as the president of the Center, Gay and
That's
Lesbian
right.
Community
I
Center.
became president in January, and we revised our bylaws and some of our operational procedures. We now have a slate of officers and redesigned the way the center functions to make it a little bit more in line with a volunteer organization, which is what it is.
And as a volunteer organization, I know you have so many responsibilities, and one of the big concerns probably is fundraising.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about fundraising. So I understand you have several projects that you have underway to generate more revenue for the center.
Right. Well, actually, it's an interesting dynamic when it comes to raising money, because you have to balance that with your need for programs. And so Bruce is a volunteer. He is the co-chair of the Pride Committee for this year. And Pride has now become a program of the center. It's not a fundraising, it's not under fundraising, it is a program, but within that program the center will do some of its own fundraising events, which will allow us to concentrate our efforts and energy on raising money for the center itself and empowering other groups to participate with us to raise money for themselves. So.
Tell us some of your fundraising projects. I know that you have the King Island.
The Kings Island, that is going to be in September, on Friday, September the 25th. As a matter of fact, we are very, very excited about this event because this will be our second year, and we want to at least double the attendance. We had about 2,500 people there last year.
2,500?
Oh,
Yes.
fun.
Yeah, 2,500 people last year.
Which means no waiting in line for rides.
That's right. It's a very fun event. It's a lot of fun, and it helps us raise a lot of money for the center. So please, mark that on your calendars now for September 25th. That is, a big effort which will really pick up towards the end of June, because right now we're going to concentrate on the activities around Pride, and we do have several of those events going on. The river boat cruise, which is when
the riverboat cruise.
That's Friday the
12th.
The 12th.
So you go down the river then?
On B&B riverboats, we charter a boat, and the boat will hold approximately up to 500 people, if I'm not mistaken. And it's usually a very well attended event every year. And
it's also done because historically in Cincinnati, before there were gay bars, gay people would gather on the riverboat, go out on the river, and then that would be their social life. That would be how they would contact. So as a way of recalling our heritage, and also as a way of celebrating Pride, we annually now, for I think the last 17 years, have done a boat ride up and down the Ohio.
It's got a long history.
It's a lot of fun.
Do you have entertainment on the boat?
And
the people can be very entertaining.
The people can be entertaining. Has anyone ever got thrown off the boat?
No, luckily. Although one year we did have a speedboat trying to catch up with it with people who had not gotten there on time.
Oh, okay. To get on the boat.
To get on the boat.
To get on the boat.
It's an all-ages event. It attracts men and women from all over the region. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. So tell me, you count upon the fundraising to really write the bill for all the expenses there at the community center, and so it's really, really important that you raise a certain amount of money each year just to keep the doors open.
That's always a challenge, and but at the same time, the events that we do to raise money, like Bruce just pointed out, some of these events have a very neat history. They have an interesting connection to our community, and so we build upon that tradition and that history in ways that are creative that allow us to raise some money. So, and they're a lot of fun.
A social outlet too.
Right, exactly.
So it's like twofold then.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let's talk about the series of events for the Pride this month. Tell me, what's the first one?
The first event is going to be happening actually at the end of May. The QCCA, which is the Queen City Careers Association, sort of like a gay JC's, is going to be holding an office party. And we did this last year as an inaugural event, and it was so well attended they decided to do 2 of them this year. So the first one will be the 29th at the new pipeline on Court and Plum in Cincinnati, and the second one will be on the 19th, which is a Friday, at the dock. And that's usually a very well attended event, and it gives people a chance to network with each other. So people who are gay, who are professionals, gay or lesbians who are professionals, can get together and do a kind of a business networking that provides them with an avenue that sometimes they're locked out of and not a part of.
Great. And event number 2? Event
number 2, last year we had a Pride Week, and years past we had a Pride Weekend. I know here you do a Pride Dinner, among other things. So we decided, you know, we just didn't have enough time to plan a week, so we're planning an entire month of events for June. So the second event is going to be the Muse Concert, the women's choir, performing at Northern Kentucky campus on the 29th and the 30th of May.
That sounds really nice.
Then Brother to Brother, which is a black gay male support group in Cincinnati, is going to be hosting a function on Tuesday the 2nd and again on the 16th, and it'll be a rap session. It's going to be at the center. The new pipeline is going to host an opening party for the event so that people can learn about the entire month, and that'll be on Thursday the 4th. Ohio Lesbian Archives is going to be taking oral video histories at the Crazy Lady Book Center, and they're compiling this as a part of an ongoing archival project. And so they're doing it twice, on the 4th and again on the 11th, as a part of Pride Month. GLSEN, which is the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Educators Network, has been working with some other education groups at some of the high schools, some of the youth groups, and at UC. They have a couple of gay student groups out there, and they're presenting I have a hard time speaking today, a film festival. And the film festival will take place the weekend of the 5th, 6th, and 7th, various titles, various locations for that. The Cincinnati Youth Group is going to be having their pancake breakfast. TOTS, which is a group called Two of the Same, which is same-gendered partners who have children together, is going to be taking it out into the zoo. The Cincinnati Men's Chorus is presenting a concert with the Detroit Men's Chorus. It's a presentation called Naked Man, and it was an original piece written for the San Francisco Gay Men's Choir. And
I heard the chorus about four weeks ago, and they were
Andre
terrific.
Crouch.
Yes, they were terrific, really.
They're a wonderful group.
Had a packed house, too.
They perform at the Aronoff Center, and since they're bringing in 50 men from Detroit, it's no doubt going to sell out very quickly.
And we're very excited about that, too, because the men's chorus is participating with Pride, and part of this performance will benefit the center.
Okay, great. I want to talk a little bit before we go about the other programs that use the center. Now, you have several people, other groups that come in there. I think you have the PAC.
Well, yeah, let me jump in here because one thing I do want to mention,
Go ahead.
Since we didn't get through the whole calendar, we do have a website. Rainbow Cincinnati.
With all this information.
With all this information online. So to get the whole calendar event, you can go online, and it's www.gaycincinnati, all one word, .com.
Okay. And then they can find out all about all the programs.
And
how to volunteer.
There's all kinds of information. There's organizational information. All the organizations in Cincinnati have been invited to use this website to put up their own information. So once you get on this website,
got some national links.
Yeah, you can link up to all kinds of information about what's going on, who's doing what, how to get involved in different things. It's just a wonderful resource, and I wanted to mention that real quick because I'm very excited about the potential that this resource has for not only the center, but for all the organizations in Cincinnati and greater Cincinnati for that matter.
And the center itself, for people who haven't been, it's located 214 East 9th Street, downtown Cincinnati.
Right. I want to talk about the facility. Can you tell us about that? It's a beautiful facility.
It's a very nice facility. It's fully accessible. It's on the 5th floor, with an elevator service. We've got a library. We've got we house the Gay and Lesbian Community Switchboard, which is a 24-hour information referral line.
Stonewall
Cincinnati's offices are located at the center. We have a library. We have a large multi-purpose room where a lot of groups come and have events and have meetings. And we have a small conference room at the center. It's just a very nice space.
The groups that meet there include the youth group, the 20-somethings, which is a group of people who, rather than go to the bars for their communicating, will come to the center and have programs.
Yeah, that's a program of the center. 20-something Cincinnati Youth Group, which is a teen group, is a program of the center. We also have games night on Friday. We encourage people. A lot of people meet, like the Men's Chorus, QCCA. A lot of organizations in Cincinnati have their board meetings at the center, and we're just encouraging more and more of that, because the center is supposed to be the hub. It's supposed to be, it is the center, and we want it to be used by everybody.
And the library offers video as well as books and magazines. And it's a lending library as well as people could just come there. There's a video machine and watch a tape or read a book. There's some fun stuff.
So it's a great place to hang out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's certainly an alternative to maybe the bars or something like that. I want to talk a little bit, too, before we go, about the little logo for Pride 1997.
That was
98.
last year's.
That was last year's. We're going to change
it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still have
98, but yeah.
98. But is this going to still be the same logo then?
Yeah, we're working on developing the Pride Guide right now, and we hope to have that out in a few weeks.
Okay.
And we'll bring you a copy by.
That'll be great. I can't let you go without giving you a box of Esther Price fine chocolates. It's Dayton's finest. I'm not going to have any because I'm on a diet. But
I should be, but I'll gladly accept the Esther Price.
Yeah, it's just because one tends to lead to another and to another. Well,
These are fabulous chocolates.
You know the
too.
story.
Thank you.
Thank
Eat it
you
in
both.
good health, right?
Thank you both for coming all the way up from Cincinnati. I appreciate
That was
it.
wonderful.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Paul Raines. He's the director of Urban Harmony Through Drama. And also with me today is Gladys Dude. She's the assistant director of Urban Harmony Through Drama. Thank you both for coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me, what is Urban Harmony all about?
Well, Urban Harmony is about bringing people of diverse backgrounds into a setting where they can meet each other and also learn from each other, and to bring about racial harmony, more or less, through drama, through the theater.
Okay, and who thought of the name?
Well, the name came up, and it was created by a sister of Notre Dame. Her name is Mary Ann Dripp. She was our first producer.
Oh, okay.
And also our spiritual mentor, you might say. And she's the one that came up with the name, and we liked it because it sort of was compatible with our mission.
How long has Urban Harmony been in existence?
We've been in existence for about 4 years.
About 4 years.
About 4
yes.
years. We started out in '93 with our first production, which was a musical, and we had to sort of postpone it because it was kind of difficult to get singers, musicians, and then the production came up in '94.
So was there a growing need in the community to have some kind of project or company or program that would connect everybody from the different walks of life? Was there this need that Urban Harmony came into existence then, primarily?
Well, actually, we did not look at it from that standpoint. It originally started, we were trying to bring the different Catholic churches in the community together.
Okay.
And that's how it started.
Okay.
And we were going to produce our plays with actors from these different Catholic churches.
I see.
However, we did achieve that, but we did not achieve it to the extent that we wanted to. So we had our auditions open to the public.
Okay.
And that's how Urban Harmony more or less got.
I like the
into
sound of that
existence.
name, Urban Harmony. It has a nice ring to it. So tell me, some of your duties, Gladys, as assistant director, do you work primarily with the actors then?
Yes, I do. I just, well, help in just about any phase of the production, but primarily helping the actors and going over their lines, and then we confer after rehearsals and see how we can improve the production.
Now, the productions are held at Gabriel's Corner?
Right now they are, yes. Our last two productions was at Gabriel's Corner. Our first production was held in our church.
Oh, right in a church.
Yes. The title of the play was called To Whom It May Concern, and it was written especially for a church setting. And since we were new at this, and plus our budget was very, very minuscule, we thought this would be the ideal place to put on this play, and since the scenery and everything was right there for us. And so that's how basically we started out, was in the church, and then we branched out to Gabriel's Corner. Gabriel's Corner has been a nice venue for us. It has an intimate setting. It seats about, at the maximum, I would say 120 people. And it's a very nice, quaint little theater. As a matter of fact, it is also a part of another church.
Oh, part of another church building then?
Yes,
okay.
yes it is. But they use this theater more or less as their sort of recreation room. It's connected to the church, but there's no church presence there, if you know what I mean, like the altar and that type of thing. It is definitely a theater.
Do you plan to always keep Urban Harmony based in a church?
Not necessarily, no. We're always looking for different venues to put on our production.
So how many productions do you do a year?
Right now, we just only do one.
One a year?
Hopefully, we can branch out and do two.
One full production, then?
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about how can a person who would like to be in one of your productions get in contact with you. Do they contact the Gabriel's Corner or call you directly? Or is there, give us a number where someone who might be watching who would like to maybe audition.
Sure. They can get in touch with me by calling 513-661-2723, or they could call Gladys, and her number is 513-961-4001.
Okay. I want to ask, what are some of the problems that you might have encountered in some of these productions here?
Oh, I would say the biggest problem is finding actors. That's our biggest problem.
Is there, you looking for more men actors or women actors or children actors or older?
Men.
Men.
It's very difficult to get men to audition for parts. Extreme, and especially black American men. It's very difficult. And the ones who are into acting, they're in demand all over.
And so pretty much Urban Harmony has a collective of all the different racial backgrounds in the productions then.
This is true.
Okay.
Urban Harmony will never, and I mean this literally, never put on a production that is not diverse, where it encompasses all ethnic groups.
So you've got Hispanics and Asians and African American, Caucasians.
Exactly.
I like that. That's, you know, it's inclusive. I like that.
The productions that we do, the plays that we do, if we will not do that play if it's strictly one group, ethnic group. We will not do that play. We try to, and we have been successful in casting colorblind, you might say.
Casting colorblind. I like that. Casting colorblind.
The other aspect that I would like to say is that we do work with amateurs that have never acted before too.
So you don't have to be a pro.
No, and it does. I work from the angle of self-esteem, and it does a lot for the people that work with us, and we give them all the help that we can.
Okay, wonderful. I'd like to thank you both for coming up from Cincinnati to be on the show today. And we can't let you leave without a box of Esther Price Fine chocolates, you know. It's Dayton's best, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Well, thank you so
and I've
much.
got a box for you, Gladys, too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's more to come on the William Pace Show.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.